Hello and welcome to Will Watches. This is Chainsaw Man episode 4. So last episode we had Meowie and Power. They got eaten by this bat devil, but Denji took him down. So I'm guessing they're going to be freed this episode. I do wonder how Denji will react to what happened last episode. Will he be mad at Power, or will he just understand and forgive her because he has this connection to Push Eater anyway, so he kind of knows how it is. These last 3 episodes, they're kind of our first introductory episodes, so I'm really hoping now we can get into the real meat and potatoes of the story. Maybe a few multiple episode long arcs. That would be really cool. Of course, there's only 12 episodes here, so there's not too much they can do, but I'm really hoping we can really dig our teeth into the main story soon, So before we jump into this, be sure to check out the Patreon page. Over there you can find 1 week early access. You can also find polls so you can vote for what's next, and you can find a full-length timer-based version of this where you just sync up your own footage and you can watch along with me. So yeah, let's just jump right in. Oh, back to Power. Oh yeah, we never actually saw her be released from the Bat Devil, did we? Obviously this is, a flashback because she died there. Yeah, I wonder if Denji will actually be annoyed at her for what happened. Always love the focus on the eyes, and this is just gorgeous, all the light shining on her, yeah. When it's still in a living being, it's still warm, yeah. Look at all the guts just everywhere. Yeah, of course. Oh! Yeah, he did all this without permission or anything, didn't he? Oh? Another devil? Like a worm devil? Just showed up like that right when they were done. I'm guessing that's just a worm devil. Maybe it's something else that is attracted to the violence, like a violence devil. And it just straight up ate his arm. I mean, his arm's gonna regenerate, isn't it? Oh, he doesn't have the strength to do it, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, really? So they have connections. That means there could be organizations of devils in the future, Yeah, he's not gonna let it happen. Who shot him as well? Was it this devil here? Oh yeah, she's got some firepower or something. And he's going up against her that pretty much powerless now. Although he's still landing on his feet. It's all the motivation he needs. He's got quite a lot of physical strength as well, actually. Being able to stop the motion of being hit, Being able to block a hit like that. I'm guessing someone else shows up here, Aki or Makima. Is his reason going to develop any more, more into wanting a relationship, or rather than just wanting a feel? Oh, is he actually... Oh no, he just did it with his head. I thought he'd pulled his coil again and transformed a little bit more. I'll murderize you. Her powers are so cool. It makes for great animation, yeah. Oh, he's gonna use Batty's guts? Doing a Star Wars. It's gonna... Oh no. Look at his eye. I thought that might have inspired Power to get up a bit as well. Oh, look at this. The first person view. That's cool. Just, yeah, headbutt her straight in the brain, I guess. Ooh. Oh, here's Aki, yeah. He does that in the opening. Oh, wow. Did he just summon that? So he does have powers. The Leech Devil, okay. Is this a devil he summons himself? I mean, that's so much like Megumi, isn't it? Doing a hand pose and then summoning an animal. And a few more characters from the Public Safety Commission. Oh, really? He didn't really need to, like, grow it back. He just needed a blood infusion, yeah. Okay. So does he have to give up blood and skin every time he does it? He's not gonna snitch and give her up though, is he? Yeah, just play dumb. Oh, he's actually gaining a reputation. Could he like become a bit of a hero in this world then? That changes the reputation of devils in general as well, if people see that there are good ones. I guess they already know there's ones that work with the public safety, but this is a devil doing good out of his own free will rather than out of a contract. Yeah, he's got no etiquette, does he? Never learnt that. These backgrounds always just look so great. It definitely feels like, you know, movie level production. Look at that. Do you see all those smear frames on that? Getting ready. I am wondering, you know, now that we know that there can be pacts, does Makima have a pact with a devil as well? Gun flesh. Yeah, you should have let them get out of line like that again. It's just them being stupid. Again, just these backgrounds. This like sequence here of like the beauty of the mundanity, it reminds me of like Your Name or like a Makoto Shinkai film where it's just the real beautiful animation on just these mundane things, you know? Like that could have been straight out of a Makoto Shinkai film. I've seen a few memes about his ponytail, how it always pokes up. Then just got to learn all of this as well, all of this personal responsibility, doing your laundry, hoovering up, you know? Cooking dinner that isn't just toast. It feels like it will be Power. Yeah. Oh, is she being forced to move in here too? He's gonna hate this. He's already struggling enough with Denji. They're ruining all of his like aesthetic lifestyle, you know? Yeah, Power's definition of behaving is much different from everyone else. Yeah, he's gonna have to be like a dad with these two, isn't he? I mean, he's teaching Denji how to like all of the etiquette, and she's a devil, she doesn't know anything either. Maybe he'll get along with Meowie, but that's it really. But now does he realize that's how he is in comparison to Aki? She's just gonna constantly hold that against him. His moment's finally here. Down to the specifics, only 3 squeezes. Denji. Now we see her as an angel, not Makima. Oh, this is cool. It's like manga panels. And it's that like sketchy line art again. Power in all these different costumes. This is just Denji's fantasy, isn't it? I love that. Yeah, the little focus on Meowie too. This is really just capturing Power's chaos, isn't it? Okay, so that was Chainsaw Man episode 4. We start off there, carrying on what we picked up from the Bat Devil, and then suddenly this Leech Devil shows up, who is the Bat Devil's woman. That's interesting though, because it shows there are these interpersonal relationships between the devils, like romantic relationships like that, and I'm assuming there's going to be even more. So in the future I could imagine like big organizations of devils all working together if they have like similar goals, you know, like a greed devil and a money devil would obviously that have similar goals, so would be working together. So there could be organizations, especially on like things to do with death, like a lot of devils that are to do with death. I feel like all of those would work together really well, like a death devil leading an army of devils that are all based around weapons and things that can kill people very easy. That could be really interesting in the future. Once again, we're seeing Denji's motivation. We're seeing people question his motivation, this Leech Devil as well. But we see, like, you know, just how much it spurs him on. He could still almost take her down. He did get interrupted by Aki and the rest of this, like, what did they call it? The 4th division or the 4th chapter? Whatever their team name is. They were number 4. So I'm guessing these are the rest of the team that we're working with. This like Makima's like experimental team there. We got one of the characters' names, but we didn't really get any kind of powers or skill set from them. We also did learn Aki's power as well. He does this and it summons this fox devil, which is really interesting. So he does still work with devils, which maybe is a little bit hypocritical. His what he's saying to Denji, because he's working with devils as well, but I think it's just because how nice Denji is being to the devils, whereas he is seeing it as just like a workplace contract. You know, he's just using this fox devil really in exchange for like some blood here and there and a bit of skin, it seemed. And that does make me curious on the rest of the team. Are they in cahoots with any other devils? Is Makima, I'm guessing Makima is gonna have some sort of power. If she's this like high up in the organization, she's not just like management material, right? She must have something more there. She's teamed up with a devil. Maybe she's teamed up with a devil, something that's in her own best interest, you know? We've seen how like controlling and manipulative she is. If there's like a manipulation devil, is she in cahoots with them? Or is she a devil herself? Is she like Denji, where she can transform? There's a lot of interesting possibilities there. But I don't think she's just like completely powerless, you know? She's got to have some sort of power or something there. And we see like even with her eyes, she's got these spiral eyes, and the only other character we have seen with interesting eyes is Power, who has these like crosshair eyes, and Power is a fiend. So could Makima be a fiend maybe? Because we haven't really, I don't think we've seen anyone else with interesting eyes like that. We then had a little bit of time to cool down after the action of the first half of the episode, you know, seeing Aki in his apartment, and then of course they bring in Power as well. That's just completely thrown off the whole dynamic. Not that there was much of a dynamic there anyway with Denji there, but he is really gonna have to start like acting like a dad for these two now, because they have like no personal skills, do they? Denji can't cook or clean or anything. Maybe he's learned a few things, but he's basically starting from the ground up for both Denji and Power. So that's really funny. That's really interesting. And I really like that introductory scene, just seeing Aki go through his like morning routine. As I said, it reminded me a lot of some work of like Makoto Shinkai, how you just have these like beautiful slow moments just to, you know, it's just him making coffee, doing his morning routine, and then you contrast that with Denji's morning routine. He's just waking up whenever, having some toast, stuffing his toast with whatever he can find again, and then being like, oh yeah, what's for lunch? And then Aki's already like halfway through making the lunch, making his curry for them. So this is a really interesting like flat sharing dynamic now, these three all together. I could probably go a whole season of just these three in the apartment, no action or anything, just them mucking around, the slice of life in their apartment. That would be really cool. I think that could make for some good OVAs actually, just teaching Denji and Power basic human skills, you know. And then at the end of the episode, you know, Denji, he's annoyed at Power because she doesn't have any etiquette, she doesn't know how to flush yet. But that's all made up for when she lets him cop a feel. We didn't actually see it happen, so they might get interrupted. I have a feeling that is actually just like never gonna happen, or maybe it's like happens at the end of the series. I feel like Aki might interrupt them here, being like, what's going on here? Why are you two in here on your own? But also I feel like there might be something going on here, because we've seen in the last episode, when she's like wild and feral, she's quite malnourished, she's quite slim, there's not much going on there. And then in the opening as well, there's this bit where they zoom in and focus and she isn't quite filling her bikini. And in this episode, when she was in there, I don't know, things seemed a little suspicious. She might be stuffing there, so he might be a bit disappointed if he goes for a feel and, you know, there's some stuffing there and he's not getting a proper feel, you know? So maybe he will not count this as actually getting a feeling. Maybe that's what will happen. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, consider leaving a like or a comment. And if you really love this, be sure to subscribe so you keep up to date for all of the future episodes. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.